Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another action-packed episode of the B&B Podcast, the Burton Burger Podcast. Happy to have all of you lovely listeners here with us. Today, we got an awesome episode. We have a guest. It's been a minute. It's been a while. We had like 7 of them in a row when Bert got his panties in a bunch and didn't want to do it anymore. So we had to take a break, but we're making up for it because we have an awesome guest with us today. We have Mr. MarvelMoments17, a.k.a. Richard, with us today, the man, the myth, the legend behind the awesome TikTok account. Richard, how you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
We are doing good. Very excited to have you on this show. Are you doing good, Bert? I kind of talked over you again. I'm just super excited to have this guy with us today.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm having a good one. It should be.
Thanks for the feedback. This is why I talk over him all the time. So,
yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're Bert and Burger, just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. Bert, what else do we do besides our podcast, real quick, before we get too deep into this episode?
Yeah, we also have been streaming over on Twitch every Saturday night around I think 8ish by the time we get in there. But yeah, just sometime at night. We've been doing some variety streaming. Played some not NBA, 2K. What the hell is it called? NBA Jam, and some other fun little co-op games, little couch games. So have to check that out.
Yeah, pretty. You'll have to work on that. That was pretty ass and boring. That would make me. I don't want to fucking check it out after that shitty intro there. So, also that's 7 p.m. EST. We got to say that because our friend here, Richard, is in a completely different time zone. He's in a completely different area than us. Yeah. So planning this was a pain in the ass because we didn't fucking find that out. We just assume everybody is right outside our house, I guess. I don't fucking know what's the deal with that is. But 7 p.m., 8 p.m. EST. Check it out. So, Richard, man, glad to have you on. Like I said, it's been a process getting you on, working in different time zones and different social medias, jumping all over the place, man. Happy to finally have you on, man.
Good to be on. It's really good to be on.
Yeah, absolutely. So for the people that aren't too familiar with your TikTok and the content that you post, man, why don't you just kind of introduce yourself? Tell them what you do. Spoiler alert, guys, it's Marvel content, just in case you're like Bert and can't put 2 and 2 together. But Richard, introduce yourself, man.
So my real name is Richard. And basically my TikTok is about, I just do facts about Marvel characters, DC characters. I didn't originally start like that. I did edits, but I was goddamn trash at edits. So I just did facts.
Same.
Yeah, I'm just so bad at edits.
Yeah,
just facts. It's not really that much to go into. It's just simply that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Yeah, you go from many different heroes across the MCU or the MC world and the DC universe as well, and just kind of list some cool facts about it. And the one thing that really gets to me about your videos or your talks, whatever the hell they're called, I don't know. I'm not Gen Z or fuck, I might be. I don't know, but anyways, they're just kind of badass. The way you present them, like you got the dark, eerie images. It's not like the all friendly Disney-owned Marvel. You got like Wolverine getting run over by a bulldozer and shit like that, and all that stuff. And you got some badass music in the background, and it's just a really cool way. It's like, this stuff. This isn't for kids all the time. This is some pretty deep shit here. So that was a big thing that I got out of them. But just kind of tell us, man, what is your history with Marvel? What got you into this and making these kind of videos for the TikTok?
To be honest with you, it was just boredom. I was just bored. And I was like, screw it, get into it. Mm-hmm. Didn't think anything of it until it started picking up traction. I was like, wow, what do I do now?
Yeah,
it's scary and daunting. But I got into Marvel and DC when I was young, just like picking up those like picture books, looking at all the superheroes. That's what really just got me into it, and then watching obviously the films and the DC films. Mm-hmm. But that's what got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to
simply boredom.
just that's simply it's just boredom. I was so I made the account in the middle of lockdown because of COVID.
Right.
Okay.
So it was just simply that, just boredom.
Yeah.
Then, like I said at first, because everyone does it on TikTok, it's not a small little niche of people who do it. Loads of people do it, so it's hard to stand out. But I don't know, it worked out well.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's definitely been a lot of content that is that's come out since everybody's been locked up. A lot of creativity's flowing. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of content. I like mine anyway. A lot of people just steal my content or upload it as their own. It's annoying, but I don't mind when people do it.
Right.
Just,
okay.
Yeah. It's real fucking annoying when people do that. That's why I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
And
everyone thinks it's their content and they're like, oh, this is their good content. No, it's mine.
Yeah. Give it back, bitch. Seriously. No. I saw a real funny meme on iFunny once, and it was just this dog like eating a sprinkler, but it said like the dog, like on the dog it just said the word "you," and then on the sprinkler it said "cock," and it just showed like the dog like biting the water off of the sprinkler. So I just like screen recorded that and then posted it on TikTok and tagged Bird in it.
Yeah.
And I made sure the watermark was in it because being a content creator ourselves here, we always want to make sure that we're giving credit to people when we can. So, and it got like 10K views or something. I'm like, damn, I didn't really want that to happen. This was kind of a joke. I was hoping to get like 7 views and then I'd delete it.
It just blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen it.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, it did well. Then a bunch of people were tagging their friends in it, like I tagged Bird in it. So
pretty funny. Yeah,
it was a good time, man. But yeah, I don't remember the video that that got me into your account. I was probably just scrolling through the For You page and saw your Marvel shit, and then I clicked on it and then just saw a bunch of Marvel stuff. So that's kind of what.
They've got like 400 videos, I think.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, seriously. No. So it was a good one because here we are today, man. With you chatting away. So what was like the process for you though? I mean, you said that you started up because you were bored and everything like that. I mean, do you remember the time where things started to take off for you? Like, was it like a specific video that really took off for you?
It was a video about Marvel characters who could kill Thanos. It was kind of a joke video. I put like Hela, you know, out of Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Hela, I put her that can kill Thanos. I was joking about it, but people took it out of context, so I went along with it. I was like, okay, yeah, I actually mean this now. You know, I'm going to stick by my word. Went on and people still mention it to this day. It's been like, I don't know, like 6 months since I made the video. People's like, oh, you're the idiot who said Hela could kill Thanos. I'm like, no. It was a joke. Calm down.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Bert does the same thing, except he's not joking. So, like, he says something. Yeah, he says something really stupid.
Yeah.
But then once he realizes he's getting thumbed in the ass, he's like, lol, just a joke. So Richard's the complete opposite. He's like, this is a joke. And they're like, yo, you're a dumbass. He's like, no, wait a minute, fuckers.
Yeah.
She's actually pretty badass. It's like the goddess of death or whatever.
She's badass. This is the point.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Seriously. So I heard there was rumors that people thought that she and Thanos were going to get jiggy with it or something like that because Thanos has a thing with death in the Marvel comics.
Yeah, in the comics, he has a thing for death, and that's the reason he went out killing people to impress death. He got his death so he can get with us all. Trying out what you'll do for love, I guess, is mad.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, usually I try to open a can of pickles for my lady, and as soon as it goes farther than that, I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, not slaughtering entire populations over love.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. No, would have loved to have seen that. That would have been cool. But right now with Thanos, the only thing I'm thinking of is that big black porn star meme where he's sitting on a bed and his wiener's like down to his ankles, and they did the same thing with Thanos with his big purple winky. So
I think I've seen that one. I think someone tagged me in Twitter on that one.
That's awesome.
Oh, Richard's like, yo, I'm famous. People are tagging me, and it's just Thanos wiener. It's just nice.
Yeah, it's just happy when you get someone to tag, and I was like, oh, someone tagged me, and then well, that's embarrassing now.
Yeah,
thanks.
He liked that he was tagged in it, and then he like looked at it. And he's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I saw there was something like that on Twitter where like Stan Lee died, and the only thing in the comments was Thanos' cock. It was just so like rest easy, King.
Oh boy,
what a good memory to a legend.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Knowing Sam Lee, he probably would have retweeted it or something. But
probably,
he was really cool. But yeah, okay. So you made a shitty video that people fucking hated, and you got 250,000 subs on it from TikTok. So I guess who's the real loser here, right, man?
There you go.
That video got 100,000 views in about 3 days, and I went to sleep and it was about 100 views. I woke up and it was like 50,000 views. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Mad.
Yeah, that'd be a surprise.
Yeah,
a massive surprise. I didn't. Then there's bad people in my comments as absolute trash talking mess. I don't know. I was like, wow, it's a joke. Calm down.
Yeah, Richard's just like, well, I like woke up not wanting to kill myself, but fuck with all these comments here saying I should.
Jesus.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. God damn.
What the hell? I can't joke anymore.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't fuck around with you losers. I bet Marvel fans are hard motherfucking neckbeards though. I mean, I bet you they can dig into it hard.
That is an understatement. Do you know who Wanda is? The Wanda. Yeah.
I think so. Oh, yes, yep.
If you put her, if you say her in my MCU, everyone thinks, oh, she can beat everyone. Oh my god. So annoying arguing with people who like her. So annoying. Proper pissing me off, but
yeah.
Awesome.
So everyone thinks she can beat people, and you're like, yo, she's just a dummy. She can't really do anything but sparkle.
She made a world for a boyfriend. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's all she used it for.
Yeah, now we're talking. I'm glad someone's thinking the same way as me. Yes, so we're gonna have to explain literally every single fucking thing to Bert here because he literally doesn't know how to turn a TV on for how little movies he's watched.
Yeah, that's bad.
WandaVision. He's talking about the TV show WandaVision on Disney Plus, and how you remember how I said she's basically dating her sex toy and everything like that. It's just a robot. Yeah. Richard here. He's like, yeah. He's nodding his head. He agrees with me. No, I liked the show though. To be honest with you, I thought it was a good show, but the whole premise was fucking weird in my eyes.
It was a really good show. I just didn't, and just mad. I didn't think Marvel would do that after Thanos and all that. It's a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it was good. Another weird romance though in the MCU was in Loki, dude. That one I still can't get my head wrapped around that one either.
And that's Sylvia. Is that that's the name? Yeah, he's dating himself basically.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That creeps me out too. Again, Bert probably doesn't even fucking know who Loki is. At this point,
who Loki is.
Yeah, the guy from The Mask.
Yes.
Well, in that TV show, Bert, there's different. Again, I guess if people don't really want this to be spoiled, you can get back. But in that TV show, there's different variants of Loki from different like multiverses, right? And they all meet together. And one of them's a girl.
That's cool.
Loki wants to bend her over.
That sounds pretty Loki, though.
But it's him. Like,
yeah, it's him.
Yeah, I mean that sounds Loki as heck.
They're basically like twins.
Oh.
It's mad.
First, like, oh, incest, not cool.
That could be a little weird.
Yeah, literally, the guy in Loki, he was giving Loki so much shit. He's like, how much of a narcissistic asshole can you be? You're literally falling for yourself. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I was kind of falling for her too. Sylvie looks pretty damn good looking, if you know what I mean. But
That's awesome.
so does Loki. So
exactly. Isn't that Tom Hiddleston or whatever?
Hiddleston. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty dope. But again, Loki was a good show. I don't know if Marvel has this romance shit figured out either.
I don't know how they're gonna continue it.
Yeah.
Because he's trapped in a different world now, isn't he?
Yeah.
The end of Loki, he's gone.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They got to be careful with this shit though in Marvel, because I know there was I've seen a video or something where I think it was Agent Coulson or whatever from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., how he died in the first Avengers movie, but then in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they like brought him back to life or some shit like that. I haven't seen it.
In the MCU, you never hear from him again.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it came out. I was watching it about a year ago. I was like, how the hell is he alive? I didn't even explain that.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it either. It was like on ABC. Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was on ABC. I'm like, yeah, this is cringe. This is something Bert would make, so I'm not going to watch this.
Probably, yeah.
But they killed him off and they brought him back to life. And I know, like, some of the Marvel producers or whatever, like, yeah, I wish we never did that. That was real shitty. And then Loki goes off and dies in Endgame, and now they're making a whole new TV show about Loki. But it's a different Loki. It's different. I get that, but still, it's like, if you could. That's just kind of pulling strings, you know what I mean? Like, you could just take a different Black Widow from a different multiverse and throw her into the current one too.
So basically, everyone who's died is not really dead because they can just explain it by bringing them from another reality. No one stays dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that of course loses a lot of emotion behind it. So they gotta be really careful here. Now with Loki, they did it good. They did it real nice. It was great. Yeah, it was awesome in Loki. They got a season 2 coming out now. I mean, they already renewed it and everything. So I hope they keep doing it well, but these motherfuckers got to stay dead.
We bring in characters back to life now. If someone dies, you'll be like, oh, they'll just go into another reality and get another one. They'll just bring him back.
Yeah.
This is the problem now.
Black Widow, who cares? We'll just get another one. This one will have bigger boobs, too.
Yikes.
Seriously. No, I mean, it's just a problem when you do that in any TV show. I mean, Richard here, I mean, he can attest to this, but the comics are notorious for doing that. If someone died, you are like, okay, whatever. We'll
they
see
just
about
rewrite
that.
it, and they contradict themselves so many times. That's the problem with the comics.
Yeah. No, I would love to get into the comics. I'm so interested in them and everything, but I wouldn't be able to handle that shit, man. It's like when Steve Rogers gets sniped in the face or something on a courthouse, and then Bucky takes over, or whoever takes over, and then like 3 issues later, Steve Rogers is like, JK, it hit his cheekbone, not his esophagus. He's fine, or whatever stupid shit they said.
I think I'd rather have that than like basically cloning him, though. It's like, haha, we had another one behind the curtain.
They do that a lot in Marvel too.
Yeah.
The comic books, don't they, Richard?
Yeah.
Like Lowell's just a clone.
It's not even that, they just rewrite the universe and say, oh well, that universe is gone now. They'll bring another one back. Oh, they're all alive now.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do the same thing over again until someone corrects it. That's why when I read comics, I don't read it for the story, like from episode 1 all the way to like comic book 30. That's just boring to me. I pick a character I like and buy it on that factor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like a Hulk, I'd buy his comic, not for the story, just to read the pages and read about him. Other than that, no, it bores me. Just
Seriously, no, I'm right there with you too, man. I mean, I can't get behind this shit. And then they get all like cute with it, and they're like, all right, let's go to the biggest baddie of them all. Who is the top Marvel god? Who is the king of Marvel? And they're literally like, Stan Lee. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do. They'll be like, oh, if everything gets out of order, oh, God, there's Stan Lee then. That's what it is.
Looking down from the clouds.
Yeah, that's what he does. That's what he generally does.
Yeah. Seriously, like, it's just like, come on, man, be a little cute with it. Because what is isn't it like the one above all or something like that?
Yeah, the one above all.
Yeah.
It's like one of them, Spider-Man quit as being Spider-Man, so Peter Parker was just quit. Next thing you know, in the next comic, Stan Lee came to him and made him be Spider-Man again because of all the hate he got.
Sure.
What the heck?
That's what it was like.
Yeah. Seriously, Peter, you ain't gonna really understand this, but you're gonna be Spider-Man again because we ain't getting good money off of this one.
I fucked up. We gotta rewrite this, buddy. Turn around.
He's like, you fucked up. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. So, I mean, that pretty much answers the questions, because I'm sure we were just wondering, like, how much of the comic books that you do get into and everything like that, and the kind of lore that you get into. And I figured you did check it out, but I do know you said something about Loki before, like, we got to the final episodes. You said something about, I have a prediction on what's going to happen, but I don't want to say it due to spoilers and shit like that. You remember you saying something like that?
I put it in the comments of when I did the Timekeepers episode. When I was explaining the Timekeepers, I put it in. What I thought was how going to happen basically happened. The Kang the Conqueror killed the Timekeepers, replaced them, and they are now his puppets. He tells them what to do. That's what I've said, but I didn't want to spoil it because the last episode was coming out on the Saturday. So, yeah, I got it right.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to ask. Like, where did you get that info? Was that like in the comics, or was that like your research, or did you just kind of fucking make? Yeah, did you just kind of pull it out your ass and you're like, sounds good?
No, I wish I did that. Then can take credit for it, but no, it's in the comment. It's in the comics.
Sure.
That's what Kang does. He kills him, replaces him. Then like, oh, it's done now. So he does.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with King, man. That looks good.
It'll be more powerful than Thanos, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. King is the new baddie in the MCU, Bert.
Okay.
Again, it's like I got to get a coloring book out and some blocks to kind of teach
you everything. I can't believe you've not watched Loki.
Yeah, he's a jackass. That's why.
Is it only on Disney Plus, or what's it on?
Sure is.
Yeah, only on Disney Plus.
Oh, I don't
legally.
Yeah, legally. Yeah.
Legally.
No, all this talk's getting me excited. I might have to check some of the stuff out.
He's not going to, by the way, Richard. But anyways,
so far behind.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, I was gonna say something about that on the Podbird. I was like, what you should do is just get the month free trial of Disney Plus or whatever it is, and just get all caught up on the MCU. Like, sit your happy ass down and just watch movie after movie, like you did with Survivor, just episode after episode.
Do they have pretty much everything on there though, or at least most of the stuff
except Spider-Man? That's the only thing they don't have.
Huh? Yeah, I might have to do that. I suppose. I was told I got to watch Mandalorian and all that too, but that's a side note, I guess. But
I've not even seen Mandalorian yet.
No.
Good man. Yeah. No, I watched the first episode and like, shit's kind of gay. So
right.
But yeah, no. And I use my girlfriend's Disney Plus account. I just log in on her shit. So
get it for free. No, but paying for it.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I got to keep her around for some reason. But no, I mean, because I don't fucking give a shit about Disney outside of Marvel. So they should make a Marvel Plus or something instead.
I only buy it now for The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, and I don't know. I mean, it's kind of nice. It makes me so happy that these companies are doing well and cable's just dying. It's like, seriously, eat a Peter. I hate you guys so much. Where you get so much more movies and TV shows and good shit.
Oh yeah,
at a good price versus, you know, being very overpriced and watching commercials up the ass.
Oh, it's so bad.
And things like that.
Streaming services are taking over now. They're just massive.
Yeah, good, as they should, because all this other shit is bullshit. But
I can't be asked watching it on TV. Normally I'd rather just pop on Disney Plus and no commercials. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Just fly through it. But that leads me to another question. I mean, just talking about streaming stuff in general. I mean, I checked out Bert's probably checked it out too, like your YouTube channel. You played some video games, and you briefly mentioned when we were DMing that streaming was something that you're interested to get kind of back into. I mean, what's your journey been like that? Where do you want to go with it?
I don't. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure. I mean, I started an old YouTube channel time ago, and it didn't really take off. So I hope TikTok now can boost it so where it does take off, and eventually you can earn something from it, because that's what the goal is, I guess. You know.
Oh yeah.
But I don't. It took off fast. I got 300 subscribers in about a month, and that's fast for YouTube. Well, for me, it is anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's fast for YouTube. TikTok. It's really easy to grow.
Oh, it's crazy.
Really easy to grow. As long as you've got a right audience and you're in that good niche and you know what you're doing, it's easy to grow. Sure. But YouTube, it's a pain. I've not uploaded on YouTube in about a month. I just re-upload my TikToks because they do well, I guess. But I want to get back into streaming again. It just don't have time really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and no, it is a commitment. Now, so you said that like that's like the goal is like to do well on YouTube. Now, is it streaming like on YouTube, or is it like making content specifically for YouTube that's the goal, or is streaming maybe on a different platform something that you're interested in?
To be honest with you, it's a bit of both. I want to make original content for YouTube and also stream on YouTube, because I could stream on TikTok, but I just don't want to. Because you have to show your face on TikTok, and I like my privacy, so that's why I don't do it.
Same.
I mean, I could do it and just put a black piece of paper in front of the camera, but that's boring. But you know, that's why I'd rather stream on YouTube, play some games, interact with the viewers.
Sure.
But I guess that's the goal, is just doing a bit of both.
Yeah. Do you think you try and incorporate any Marvel stuff into it, or just typical kind of streaming with normal games and all that stuff? I mean, I don't really.
Just normal. I think I've got one video of Spider-Man Miles Morales. I played one episode of it.
Right.
It's like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I just couldn't get into it, you know, when people are watching. That's why I like God of War and all that. It's more violent, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes me sound like a psychopath when I say that, but it's just better.
He likes the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no, Bert's like that too in bed, but
okay.
Did you say probably?
I think I was gonna say big time.
Yeah, probably. I would assume so. Bert says. But yeah, no, I mean it's quite the pain in the ass, man, to get those things grown, especially when you already spending so much time on like talks and things like that. When you make those talks, are they like, do you like, how much time does it take to do it? Like research wise, I mean, are you going through comics and things like that to pick this stuff up? Are you looking up fucking weird facts of Spider-Man and things like that? Like what does the process look like when you make a TikTok like that?
See, most of the time, right, so what I do is, if I don't know the fact, I go on Google, I make sure it's a legitimate fact before I put it in the video. Like, I'm not saying going to write on a Spider-Man video, oh, Spider-Man can swing on webs, because it's just boring, everyone knows that. So
would write, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to get good facts and make sure it's credible from credible sources, also from comics, what my dad used to read, so I can just ask him something and all that. But that's simply it. There's about 3 hours worth of research into it. Wow. So about an hour writing it into the video. It's not just simply making it on your phone and then upload it. It's there's more into it. It's not as hard as YouTube, but it's easy, to be honest with you, but it just takes a lot of time.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, do you
Especially
actually...
when people expect 5 videos a day or 3 videos a day.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah.
That's what I used to upload when my videos was kicking off. I used to upload about 5 videos a day because, you know, more traction, more followers, more likes. I don't know. It's just to build your channel faster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to take advantage when the traffic's there.
But I've been shadow banned so many times and falsely reported. It's mad.
Just for like using likeness or copyright or whatever from Marvel?
No, not even that. If someone doesn't agree with me, they report my video and get it taken down.
What a cock.
Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying. I've been banned for about 10 times, but every time it gets revoked, and they say, "Oh, we apologize." Well, if you apologize, don't keep banning me for false reports.
Yeah,
it kills your channel slowly.
Yeah, seriously, no. he posted a video about Baby Hulk or something. And they're like, "This has too much porn in it."
I don't like Baby Hulk. Report.
Yeah, how can you
Baby
not like
Hulk's
Baby
gay. Yeah, I don't even know if that's a thing. I just pulled that out of my head.
Yeah. No, people just get petty over the line. If they don't agree with you, they just want you off the internet, and it's not fair. I don't. It's mad.
Yeah, seriously. No, I've seen stuff like that before where people are like, "Yo, this video is so fucking cringe," and they don't have that as an option, so I just reported it as terrorism.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
Yeah. Seriously, they think Richard here is just leading the Taliban, and it's just about Peter Parker like kissing MJ or some shit, and you're like, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
awesome.
Seriously. So, speaking of talk though, and TikTok, Richard, before you came on the show, did you take a peek at our channel, our TikTok, anything like that? Did you check us out, or is this a completely blind thing for you?
No, I followed you on Twitter, and I've been listening to, when it comes on my feed, I've been listening to some of your videos on Twitter and all that. So I listen to them, listen to some of your podcasts, because it gets you prepared for when I come on the podcast. So
sure,
I watched some of your TikToks before. To be honest with you, I saw your podcast ones and the game you play. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and where you like put the name on the map.
So, there it is. Yeah. Our bread and butter. Damn it. I was hoping he didn't know about those.
Yeah. I seen it.
Yeah. Did you comment your county?
I live in the UK. I'm not from America.
You still should have said it anyways. It would have been cute. I would have pinned it to the top or something.
Yeah.
Right, when he sends it, and I'll put it on, and I'll just get a random county and
yeah, just make it up. No, seriously. Yeah. So, so those are county videos that you're talking about, man. And I brought that up because I wanted to talk about our most recent monstrosity that I want to say we made, but I single-handedly did this and fucked everything up. So
I'll give him all the credit for this one.
I'll throw I can't. I'm getting thrown into the train, and I'm trying to grab Bert by his hair and shit, and he's just like, "No, it's your fault.
Stop.
You did this shit." So basically what we do, Richard, for those county videos is trying to farm subs and followers for TikTok and YouTube. We don't, believe it or not, I don't give a fuck about your county. I don't. I mean, it's little. There's over 3,000 of them in the United States, and I can probably tell you where half of them are.
Like, oh, I commented a county or whatever it was, and you didn't post it, and then you commented again. Like, people get angry, though.
Yeah, seriously. I'm like, yeah, sorry, Bert missed it. His fault or some shit.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is we're like, all right, guys. We're gonna take it. I almost got put on a list there. I was gonna say we're about to take advantage of our 60-year-old users.
Yikes!
I didn't mean it in that way. I meant they're like, no, fuck! I almost did it again.
Yeah.
I want to say gullible. That makes it worse too.
They're very invested.
They're stupid. Oh yeah, they're invested.
Yeah, invested into it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to see my county colored in." And I'm like, "All right, well,
Jimmy,
this is so gross." Yeah, Bert's like, "Well, Jimmy, if you
follow us literally everywhere, so just Google us, okay?" And
Google, follow everywhere. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. It's like, all right, comment your county and make sure you're following us on TikTok. For a bonus chance, though, if you sub to us on YouTube, you have a higher chance of being picked. Real simple idea.
So
and
that's a good way to build, though. It's interaction with it. It's a good way to build.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's easy. It's effortless. It doesn't take any skill to do it. And when it gets annoying is when we get like 100 comments on a video and I type up a response, Richard. I'm like, hey, okay, maybe let's see. I'll think about it. Making some bullshit up. Hey, by the way, did you sub to us on YouTube? And just about like everybody's like, yes or no, but I will right now. And then
when you actually check it, you're like, oh well, you're not, but you know.
Yeah, no, it's just like they're like, okay, I did, and I'm like, believe you. Let's color it in. That's it. But the thing is, it's just like I copy and paste that same message to everybody. It makes me look like a fucking tool. I will say.
People not notice when you do that. Like, I don't. Comment, oh, you just commented that on the other guy. Or...
Nobody said anything yet. I did have somebody that liked the message that I responded. I'm like, oh shit, 92 likes, and I open it up, and it's the same guy liking my responses to other people.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's the only worst thing about TikTok. If someone keeps spam liking you get instantly shadow banned for about 14 days.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way for someone to kill your channel. Seriously, just boom.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, really? Over and over and over again.
That's funny.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's a bitch, but I feel like a cunt. I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking care. Sub on YouTube, thanks. But it gets the job done. So what we did is we ended up getting ever since we moved to TikTok, man. I mean, the amount of subs that we got on YouTube in 1 year last year, we've gotten in a day over these county videos. It's insane. The amount of subs that we got last year, we've gotten 3 times that in 1 day from these county. It's insane. Like we almost have, it's not a big number, but we almost have 1,500 subs on YouTube.
No, that's fantastic. I you know, that is really good. 1,500 subscribers on YouTube, because people don't understand it's harder to grow on YouTube than it is TikTok.
Yeah, it's a bitch. You should have saw the ways we were trying to grow earlier.
This is why personally I think it's easier to grow a TikTok channel to where it's big, like 5,000-10,000 followers, and then ask them to move over to YouTube as well. It's easier to grow. It's quicker momentum to it.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, and that's the thing is this count. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because we had a county video. It popped off as like 17,000 views. I know that's not anything compared to what our boy Richard has. I mean, he has some big ass fucking videos, but it's good for us. The kicker with this one, Richard, is I said everybody that comments their county, as long as you're following us on TikTok and subbed on YouTube, will color in your county, man.
And the video popped off, so now you have to actually hold up your end of the deal.
We have over 3,000 comments on this fucking video, my dude.
It's so bad.
You've got a busy week then right now. We're filling out all the 3,000.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is where I go back to tucking Bird on his hair.
Yeah.
After I just get done doggying him, and I say, yo, help daddy out with this too, please.
Yeah.
Oh man, scared.
Yep.
Scared. So
should be fun.
We do got another guy that we might be adding to the Burton Burger fam here. One of Bert's good friends made a nice, beautiful Excel sheet where he like alphabetized all the counties and arranged them by states. So that'll make it easier. But we still gotta color in all them fucking bitches. So it's making me gag thinking about it. Seriously, yeah. But the video did really fucking well. We got a lot of subs for us on YouTube. We got like 1,000 more followers on TikTok. We're getting close to 5K on TikTok. And the big thing is like I said, I'm sorry to all the 5-year-olds listening to this. Bert and I don't care about your counties. What we care about is the videos before and after those county videos. Yes. Look at our fucking bloopers when we play video games. Look at our fucking podcast highlights. Like those, you bitches. Quit fucking telling me that I'm a piece of shit for not coloring your county that you said from 3 days ago.
People don't understand when they comment once, and 3,000 other people comment, it's really hard to find that one particular comment.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just go back to it. And people moan at you in the next video like, oh, well, you said you'll do this. And I'm like, how can I find your comment in the ocean of other fucking comments?
Seriously. Yeah, I think we gotta hire Richard to start roasting some people in our comments here. Seriously. Yeah. We got people that comment, they're like, OMG, I love your videos on you. Get fucked. No, you don't. I'm not picking your county even quicker because you said that. Cheesy fuck. Nobody likes our content. We're not funny.
I took those to heart.
No, fuck no. Yeah, we got people on our thing. They're like, OMG, I love your videos. By the way, can you do this county in New Mexico?
Oh, yeah, I suppose that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your videos, but can you do this? And then next video they say thanks, and you'll never see him comment again. That's
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've had people unfollow us too after we colored in their counties. I was so pissed.
That's a
like,
move.
You little shit.
Unfollow and subscribe. But,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're like, you just took your time out your day to make that video for them, and then there and
I took 15 seconds out of my goddamn day to make this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so it's been super successful with us, and I'm telling other people, and we had a really good friend on Survivor Quotes X from Twitter that's trying to get his Twitter profile to the next level, and I say, man, all you got to do to build these is do a very simple challenge where all people have to do to participate is follow you or like your video or comment, and then you get put into a drawing to win something that is very easy to do. For us, it's coloring your fucking county. People get real turned on when they see their county colored, and I guess I don't know why. I mean, I probably would too if
I think it's the excitement of being in somebody else's video. I don't
probably.
That's what it is.
Yeah, seriously, I would be excited about it, but it's a stupid premise overall. It's just like I say this to kids my age, and they're like, "That's really fucking dumb," and I'm like, "I know."
Yeah.
So, but we're doing this specifically to build Burton Burger. We're trying to build the podcast. Yeah, we're trying to build the Twitch, so then we can get more money. No, I'm kidding. But no, where we can get
we need an audience.
We get an audience, and we get bigger guests on it. They don't get too much bigger than Richard here, but we're like Robert Downey Jr. and stuff like that. Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. would be a good guest.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'd fucking do with myself. I'm just like, you must have responded to you must have thought we were Howard Stern or something. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Joe Rogan, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard podcasts were big.
Yeah, seriously. So, but that's it. We're doing these stupid ass county videos to build our brand, to build Burton Burger. What we're hoping for is they go do their counties and then they go see our actual content. So
then you get hooked into your podcast and other things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good way to play it out.
Yeah. It really confuses people, and they're like, "Yo, how come you have 1,500 subs but like 3 views on your fucking videos?" I'm like, don't know.
Yeah, that's what people say to me, because my TikTok is 250,000 followers, and then people are like, "Oh, we will get 10-15K." Well, that's what people do. They, on the For You page, that's how you get most of your views. But people who actually follow you, they don't tap the little follow tab on the phone, and they don't check out your video. So this is why people who comment on my videos now, I pay more attention to them than just new people who are just spotting my channel and like, "Oh, can you do this?" and then just leave the next day. Because at the end of the day, there's no loyalty between that. It sounds weird, but that's how I feel on it. It's
Oh yeah. You gotta like pay forward the, loyalty.
You gotta be, exactly.
Yeah.
There's one guy who's been commenting on my videos since about 14 followers, called the Real Kingpin. The Marvel character Kingpin.
Yep.
Okay.
He's alright. He'll definitely watch this podcast as well when it goes out. So shout out to him then, I guess.
Hell yeah, happy to have you here.
Cool. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I mean, it's just building that brand there. So it's like you said, when you get a 250K on talk, then you can spread it out, spread the love out a little bit more there. So to your other social media. So definitely hope those take off for you too. But that's the thing, man. If you can think of some kind of competition like that, to where you're getting followers and you can pay them back by doing a cute little shout out video, it's golden. I mean, we've done very well with this. For again, for our size. Again, if you got our kind of views, you'd be like, wow, this video shit, I might delete it for how terrible it is. And we're like, look at Bird, it set a record. Let's go.
You should never delete videos. Never delete videos. Because then when you do blow up, because I think this podcast is entertaining as hell. I'm not even gonna lie, it's funny as fuck.
Oh,
this is it. It's videos to look back on. That's why. Should never delete videos so that gets low views. It's always something to look back on.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I mean, some of them are. Some of them are a little weird.
I deleted literally the fucking stupid ones. I'm like, Bert, I didn't like that one at all.
Yeah.
Like, well, but it kind of glitched a little here.
Yeah.
But
that's normal in video making now. Things can't always be perfect.
Oh yeah. Like I've looked back at some highlight clips. I'm like, what the heck was old Bert thinking? Like, this is so goofy. Some of the stuff
if I
added
misspell something, people are like, "Oh, go back to school." I'm like, bro, it's one thing. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, seriously. I've done that too, where I was making talks, like consistently. Like I was making like those Madden one, Bert with the quarterbacks kicking them, and those little documentaries I did about the singers and shit like that. And I love doing those, and those were so fun, but just none of them were taking off. It's like I like doing these; they're fun and all, but they're a lot of work. That's why when I hear Richard say like, it takes me 3 hours to make one talk, I'm like, fuck, dude, you make like 5 of these a day when you were starting out, like son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So I didn't upload for 5 days because I've been busy, and that's why if you don't upload for even a day, your views just drop down by like 75%. Seriously, it's so mad. It's
yeah.
You just like TikTok like, oh fuck you, then you didn't upload for a day, not putting you on the For You page. Bye.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like.
No, their algorithms dialed in.
Yeah. No, we know about the banning process though, Richard, because we got a video banned because a pregnant lady was breathing in and out really fast on one of our
I took some from like videos. The Today Show.
But this is the problem though. I've legit seen full-on nudity on TikTok. It doesn't get removed, but my video talking about Spider-Man gets banned, and me can't get banned, and then you have to re-enlist the entire channel. Yeah, it's proper annoys, man. Like I put a video about Spider-Man saying that his sperm was radioactive and it killed Mary Jane. That got removed.
Wow,
completely.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit that the full nudity ones make it on TikTok. But do you remember what their handles were or anything?
Oh boy, nice.
I'm just messing with you. But no, that happens a lot with your videos where I'm like looking through a Marvel page and it's like, this video has viewer discretion may be advised. Do you want to continue? And I'm like, I don't know. What the fuck does that mean? What the hell?
It kills your page slowly. I think I had like a month of where no videos got restricted, no nothing, and my views did brilliant. As soon as ones gets restricted, I'm like, oh no, the other one might get restricted, so we won't put you on the For You page. Then people just leave. Like I've had people comment on my video saying, why is this restricted? When it's just pictures. There's no nudity in it except the intro, but the intro doesn't even have nudity in it. I don't.
Yeah, Richard's like, it just had a fat cock in it. I don't understand. Everyone's
that
got
Thanos pic. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah.
Facts about Thanos that may surprise you, and it's just him in the thinking man's position with his balls out.
Yeah.
How do you pick the music for your videos? Because it's usually like the same like 5 songs I've noticed, but they're so goddamn cool. I love it.
This is the problem. Finding music for me is the hardest part on TikTok. I can never find one. Or it's like Oliver Rodrigo, whatever her name is, the girl that's blowing up on TikTok. I'm not going to put that song in my videos about the Punisher when it's violent and that's a happy day song.
Yeah,
right.
You see, I use the same songs over and over again, and maybe people won't notice. But then just put that type of song in, and people just bully it through the comments, and that's all people comment about. They don't give me feedback on the video. They're just like, "Oh, why did you choose this song?" I'm like, "Just calm down. It's a song."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always frustrating when they focus on the wrong parts. in a video. But we briefly talked about video games, and Bert, I saw you made some notes on video games, and I read Bert's idea for a video game or something, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be just as surprised as Richard when I hear this. So I stopped reading it. So go ahead, pitch your idea to us. And Richard, you can see this is why I insult him so much on my podcast.
Well, here's the thing. It's not a video game. This is just like a fun segment idea.
Okay.
Because I've been listening to some higher.
Oh, fun game idea.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's anything like your Survivor suggestion where Doug says you just want to get me shirtless, I'm not looking forward to this.
No, this should be cool. So, I've looked through your channel, through the talk, through all the lore of different heroes and all that, and I'm not super, as we've alluded to earlier, caught up on all of the Marvel lore, I guess. So I don't actually know which ones are super mainstream or not, but I do know, actually I don't know if it's DC or Marvel, but I know that some of the heroes get pretty whack, right? Like they just pull them out of their butts.
Mm-hmm.
So I was curious, maybe with your guys' combined knowledge or just Richard's, of the franchise, are there any unique heroes that you've created or dreamt up that would fit good into the universe? Like Turtle Man. He's got a big back and hurts people kind of stuff.
Like Turtle Boy.
Turtle Boy. Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I used to make like weird sketches when I was younger.
Right.
About superheroes I'd make, but
okay.
Thinking about it, no. I don't know.
Okay. But
sure.
So
I'm just not that imaginative. I just can't.
Me neither. I just heard I turded Turtle Boy out of my butt.
Are you talking about like Nutty Noodle Man from the official podcast, like that kind of shit?
Well, no, maybe it's DC. Is it DC that just has like totally whack like Peanut Butter and Jelly Man? I think
both of them do.
Marvel has some weird ones too.
Yeah, probably. I'd say Marvel probably has more fucked ones, at least that I'm familiar with.
Yeah,
DC has some wild characters though.
Yeah,
but they're not as mainstream. They're not as big. Like, have you seen the new Suicide Squad?
I have.
Of course
not.
New
Suicide Squad's brilliant, but
yeah, it is a good one.
Yeah, like they have huge
Weasel,
star and shit.
Like that Weasel or King Shark, they're not as mainstream. That's why they put them in shows like that. Then to boost the sales of the comics.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like Polka Dot Man and
exactly. Like, Polka Dot Man and Ratcatch is boring in the comics. I did research on. I've done 5 hours research and I've got two things. There's nothing on them at all.
Okay.
It's like, fuck Polka Dot Man.
But because Suicide Squad came out, it was a popular topic to talk about, so I had to make a video on them.
Yeah, no, it's smart. I kind of got into like making comic books and shit like that, but my big thing is like, I have so many ideas in my head that would be huge blockbuster movies that would put the Adventures of James seriously. Like, like I'll hear like a song and I'll have this cool fighting sequence in my mind where all these made up characters that I have are kicking ass to it or getting their ass kicked to it and shit like that. And of course I'm the main character too, so it makes me feel even cooler. It makes me get goosebumps and stuff. But I don't really want to talk about too much of them because I don't want no one stealing daddy's ideas, of course.
Oh yeah. It's copyright pending. Yeah.
Copyright it.
Yeah, seriously. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he plays a pretty big bad guy in my in the Burger cinematic universe. So
okay.
We got him kicking ass and shit like that. As far as weird powers go, I don't really think of them with like weird powers. I don't know. It's just like, I want to make this badass fighting montage of this cool song where this guy that has 2 wieners instead of 1.
Right.
Like,
you're not going to believe this.
Yeah, seriously. This guy blows people and they get superpowers when he does. Like, no.
Okay. Okay. Well,
that was a fun game idea.
Yeah. To pivot off of that, okay. Since we're talking about niche superheroes, are there any that come to mind that you're like, this dude is so underrated and he totally needs his own TV series or movie?
Underrated ones there.
Yeah.
There's more like miscellaneous ones. Like there's one called, he just changes colors with his fingers, and he can change like the color spectrum. So like Superman is he'll die with green kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can change it into black kryptonite and he'll turn evil and all that. He's underrated. I'd like to see him in a DC film, but how would you interpret him into a film like that?
Yeah.
I can change colors with my fingers. It's not very interesting, is it?
Yeah. I mean, there could be some fun ones.
I mean,
not really. No, I'm on Richard's side. You're fucking wrong.
Change the color of your coffee. I mean, maybe he's a really good painter.
Purpose?
He messes with painters.
Yeah, if he was painting your house, I was wanting to, because just change it instantly.
Yeah.
Or you could just
buy different
dip your paintbrush in a different paint. Yeah.
You never know. Hey, I'm not the writer, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I had this dream where all my friends had superpowers and mine was just to have water like dribble out of my fingers.
I think I remember you talking about that.
like a king toes, and I was so goddamn embarrassed about it. I'm like, Burger, what's your superpower? And I'm like, watch this. And it just dribbles out of my fingers, like barely. And I was so embarrassed about it and everything in the dream. That's
great.
That was about it. No, believe it or not, I was a huge fan of Deadpool before Deadpool was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 12 years old and I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to make my own Deadpool movie.
There you go.
Like, I drew out skits and everything. I'm like, I'm making my own. Fuck this shit.
That's nice.
See, I'm different. I only got into Deadpool after the first Deadpool film. I was like, oh. I mean, obviously I knew of Deadpool, but I didn't really read comics of him. But he has like a weird obsession with Spider-Man.
Yeah, he wants to be like best friends with him or some shit like that. Like, really,
no, he wants to be like boyfriends with him and all that. It's just weird relationship.
Yum.
Well, it is 2021. They might have changed the lore a little bit, but but no, like it was like those Avenger video games that you played like on the PlayStation 2 back in the day.
Okay.
Is when I first heard about Deadpool. It's the Avenger game. It's like that new one that came out like a year or two ago where you get to do all these fighting like top down.
The new one, the one where you can play like Thor and Iron Man.
Yeah, you can play like all of the Marvel heroes. Now they had games like that back in the PlayStation 2 days.
Yeah.
And that is when I discovered Deadpool because he was one of the characters that you could play. And I just remember like listening to him talk and I'm like, yo, this dude's kind of fucking funny and he's badass with his powers and shit. So ever since then, tried to make my own Deadpool movie. It hasn't taken off yet.
Don't know if you've heard of it. It's actually in theaters.
Yeah, it's actually theaters are making a third one after the first two did pretty well. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, so Deadpool already has a movie,
right?
That was definitely one that I was like, this needs to be a fucking movie. But also just Marvel in general. Marvel in general, man, is something that I thought would be excellent in theaters, and that leads me to one of my questions I wanted to ask you, Richard, was like some of your favorite heroes that you really liked, like because I was really big into the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, like with Tobey Maguire and everything like that.
Yeah, I wasn't born when they first came out. I think it came out in like 2003, didn't it?
Really? Yeah. So,
but I respect Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I respect that. I like them too.
Good man. Don't have to disconnect you from a call. But when I was a kid, that's like what really got me into superhero movies was those Spider-Man movies and the Incredible Hulk movie that was made around that time too and everything. And
that was a good film. People said shit, but it was all right film.
Yeah. And the Fantastic Four movies, I fucking loved Fantastic Four growing up, and people hated those movies. I just found out.
Really? I like the Fantastic Four one, the first one that came out, not the one with Michael B. Jordan in it.
Yeah, no, not that one. No, fuck that one.
The
I'm talking about
CGI
when.
on this thing was terrible.
Yeah, I'm talking about when Chris Evans was the Human Torch before he was the Captain America. Yeah, those ones, I fucking loved those ones. And then I found out today everybody fucking hates them. I guess I don't really know.
People don't give them enough credit. They made Marvel into what the films are today. People don't give them enough credit.
Seriously. So I was a big Marvel fan before Marvel was huge. Like Marvel is like Star Wars now. Like it is huge and up there. But when I was a kid, it wasn't. Like making superhero movies was a risk people made. That's why Marvel sold off so many of its rights to Sony, was because they were out of money. They fucking.
That's why Sony owns Spider-Man and Venom and all that.
Yeah,
because it was broke at a time. And then
and it was so risky. Sony could have bought way more Marvel characters too, but they only wanted the mainstream ones like Spider-Man and shit. So Sony could have been like the MCU creators, but yeah, they fucked that one up. But yeah, like I just remember being a kid, like, man, they really could just make something with these superhero movies. Like getting them all teamed up and fighting together would be such a badass thing. And then thus the Adventures of porn, and here they are, like the most successful movie franchise.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it could possibly be bigger than Star Wars. I don't know. Don't really watch Star Wars, but
give it time. It definitely could be. For sure, it could be. I used to be a big Star Wars fan as well, but
I just can't get into Star Wars.
Yeah, I they're too cringy now. I can't watch them. But when I was younger, I liked them. I don't think I liked them more than Marvel stuff, but I definitely got into it. But yeah, what are like your personal favorite heroes, your personal favorite teams or whatever that you really like, just in general?
My probably favorite hero is the Punisher or Daredevil. See, people like the Iron Man's, Captain America's, but to be honest with you, they wasn't massive until the films came out.
Yeah,
I love the Punisher because he don't give a shit about anyone. He's just mint. And the favorite team is the Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Come on,
that group.
Yeah,
those are the.
Nah, X-Men's the best. The X-Mans are the best.
I like the Club of Evil Mutants. They're from the comics.
Yeah,
they want to just kill like Wolverine and all that.
Yeah, I grew up on all that stuff. Wolverine is my boy.
Wolverine's are. I don't know. I liked Logan.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't grow up with this shit, and he wasn't your fucking.
No,
boy.
I did. No, I did.
You watched like those movies maybe twice in your life, you piece of shit.
No, there was
I've
an
never
X-Men.
once heard you talk about X-Men anything.
There was an X-Men video game that I played literally all the time. I don't remember what it was called, but
like a few hours, by the way. Richard,
no, I've watched like all the X-Men movies. Pretty much all of them.
There's like 3 of them.
No, Logan, dude, my co-host here, Burger. Okay, this motherfucker took like his grandma to watch Logan. You know how?
It's a good watch.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I wanted to watch Logan so bad, but I wasn't gonna take my little brother to it. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know.
Horseshit.
Yeah, it's rated R.
Horseshit.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, you're too fucking busy thinking you were some big X-Men fan. I couldn't give you that satisfaction. Yeah. You say how much you like these movies and Wolverine's your boy and you haven't even fucking seen Logan yet. Go eat a dick, seriously.
Yeah, Logan's the best one with Wolverine in.
Man.
Yeah, literally could have won an Oscar from that fucking performance. And you're like, yeah, this dude's so cool.
He's the best.
Elvis is your boy or something like that, you piece of shit.
I love X-Men.
You're so
Juggernaut and Toad. Oh man, it's the best.
So, anyways, fucking dumbass. Which one do you get the most requests for, Richard? Like, you're like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you're like, I've already done it, or no, I really got to get around to doing that one eventually.
It depends on whatever character's popular. Like the new Spider-Man that just came out, people was asking for Electro because they think he's gonna be in the new Spider-Man. So I made him today. But like when the Suicide Squad came out, like I said, people was asking for the characters in there, so I did every single one. It took so long, but that's really it. done near enough everything that everyone asked me for. Obviously, not every Marvel or DC character. There's like 7,000 or whatever it was just in DC. So I've not done that many, but I do the bigger characters and some unknown characters. That's simply it. It's just annoying when someone asks 100 times to do Iron Man when I've obviously done it the very first video.
Yeah. Go to last year archived and like the third
just
one.
scroll down the videos.
You'll find
you should just be like, who?
Yeah. Just put question mark near it.
Yeah. Send me some links. I'll see what I can do.
Is that Marvel or DC or Iron Man? What the fuck? Weirdos. I'm guessing you've seen the trailer for the new Spider-Man movie. Yeah.
It looks so good.
It looks bad ass. I am excited. I hope my boy is in there, even if it's for a second. Oh, that makes Daddy happy if just thinking about it. My boy Toby, if he's in there.
I don't personally think he'll be in it as Spider-Man. I think he'll be like a pizza delivery guy or something.
That would be cool.
Don't care. Do whatever you want. I don't fucking even care if he comes in with a bunch of cum in his mouth. I fucking
Jesus.
Let me see him. Seriously.
As long as you get him in the film, you're fine.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't fucking care. That would be awesome. But speaking of cum in the mouth, we have this series on our show where we call it booby time. Yeah, we call it booby time, titty time, breast time, whatever you want to call it. Where we talk about fucked up movies because boobies and movies kind of sound the same. Well, it's a cute joke. So I reached out to you, Richard, and just said the only requirements is you call Bert a bitch and come up with the shittiest, most fucked up movie that you've ever seen, and then Bert and I will make sure that we watch your film by our next podcast episode, and we'll talk about it in the next episode and let everyone know what we thought of it. So you told us you had a banger for us.
Yeah. So it's not just one film, it's like two shorter films and then they made it into a big film. So first of it's called All Hallows Eve. It's about a killer clown. Then it's called The Terrifier. So watch All Hallows Eve first. Then it's The Terrifier. Just Terrifier, that's what it's called. The gore in that, honest to God, it's probably the goriest film you'll watch. I'm not even joking. Dead serious. It's crazy.
Okay.
Eve.
Whoever's listening to this podcast and you're under the age of 18, do not watch it. It's
interesting. Well, we watched Mandy with Nicolas Cage, and that was pretty psycho.
We've seen all of the Saw films as well, so good luck making me squirm.
If it's spooky, though, I'm gonna be done for.
Yeah, you'll make Bert scream like a bitch.
Yeah. Big time.
What do we got here? Okay, so I see The Terrifier, a 2016 horror thriller film that is not rated.
Okay.
Okay. And All Hallows Eve. Oh, I probably should put in movie.
There you go.
Yeah, put in movie, otherwise it just comes like songs and all that.
Yeah, I was getting like, oh, these are spooky looking. Oh, wait, I see what's going on here. I'm pretty sure I've seen. No, I haven't seen these.
Oh, Jesus.
But I've seen these pictures before.
This guy's horrible.
Spoopy. Okay. Yeah, All Hallows Eve is a 2013 movie, and The Terrifier is 2016. Does that sound right, or are we looking at different ones here?
Well, I'll get it up on my phone to make sure it is the right dates.
Yeah,
I wrote this down before the episode because I didn't want to forget it. So.
Sure. Yeah. Oh wait, it says right here. It incorporates footage from the short film as well as the 2011 short film Terrifier.
Yeah, so the first one that scene, what it interpreted it looked like home style film videos, but it was terrifying. Then you got it like big blockbuster, I guess, Terrifier. Don't know why it's not rated. 2013 film All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
It's creepy as hell.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
and then Terrifier. So make sure you watch it in order to get the story of him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Gotcha. So let's see. I'm looking at this right here.
Yeah, I've definitely seen this picture before.
I've seen it as well, yeah. And featured Art the Clown. Nice.
Yeah.
He looks dope.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be okay if he watched my kids.
Big time.
You will be saying that after you've watched the first one.
Oh boy.
I fucking hate my kids, dude.
Yeah. Lol.
He's like, never mind. No, I don't. Yeah.
He doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah. Before you guys think I'm fucking weird, I'd probably say I fucking hate my kids too.
Probably.
Yeah. Little fuckers. They would know their daddy's joking. Okay. It looks like the Terrifier was a short film from 2011. But do you want us to watch like the actual movie of the Terrifier that came out in 2016? It looks like it's kind of like a sequel almost.
Yeah, it is a sequel. The first ones are just to get to know the character, I guess. Just like Pennywise, where you get to know him. But just watch the Terrifier that was made in 2016. It's just as graphic. As... It's fucking mad. That's all I can say is the clown's mad.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. In these parts of the world, we say they're fucked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now.
He's fucked.
Yeah, this dude.
We are fucked.
Yeah, and shit.
Yeah.
All right. All Hallows Eve and the Terrifier. You got those written down, Bert?
Yeah, I got him at the bottom of the doc.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is our first twofer. Or two movies. I mean, last time we had to watch porn in an actual movie, but
yeah, that was fun.
I wouldn't count that, as anything. Right. So, but all right, so we'll check out those movies. Bert will probably come over and we'll sit down and watch both of them.
Yeah,
and we'll kind of talk about it in the next episode of the Bert Burger podcast, and let you know what we thought of it. Bert's gonna love it. I can tell.
Yeah, it should be fun.
It will be fun. It's crazy to film. It's
okay.
Yeah, we're excited, dude. Seriously, this is the kind of shit this is better than 3 O'Clock High. I'll never forget that. Sure. It's like K5 points. He didn't get the point in the video, I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some guy say like a PG movie from the 80s where there was like little bad words in it and stuff, and that was about it.
There was one part where he kissed his teacher. It was crazy.
Ooh, the jerk, it was hot.
It was wacky.
Lucky bastard.
Nah, I had to think of the best film.
Yeah.
Especially because when I come back on next time, it'll be like, oh, you promoted a shit film. You said a shit film and it was boring.
We'll call you out if it's bad.
Yeah, call me out if it's bad, but it's not bad. It's good.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be good, but it'll be an experience, and that's what we're looking for here.
Oh yeah,
movie time with Bert and Burger. So, other than that, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the episode, man. It's been a lot of fun having Jan. Was there anything else you wanted to kind of chat about, man, before we wrap everything up?
No, just want to say thank you for letting me on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been. I mean, it's 1:30 for me in the morning, but honest to God, it's been really good.
Fuck, what a treat.
Yeah.
Again, we apologize for thinking like Americans and think the world revolves around us. That's our bad.
It's all good. I normally go to bed at this time anyway. I'll stay up until like 3 a.m. So it's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you said something like you said mate when you texted us. I'm like, yo, Birdie said mate, and he's like, yawn. Last guy said it, and he was like from Florida or some shit like that.
Yeah. I was trying to hide
British
it.
People play art. That's just
yeah. When you
British
said you're
play art.
Yeah, when you said you're over there, I was trying to hide it. I'm like, yeah, did he say anything about blah blah blah? about when he's gonna get on and all that, and I was trying to hide it from him because usually I get a DM from old Burger. I thought he was gonna be like, "Holy shit,
yo, this guy speaks the fun kind of English."
yes! What the heck?
Yeah. No, I'm excited to hear what our audience thinks about these two dumbasses that talk about wiener and booby jokes, and they get someone from the UK on with an
Am I the
accent.
first person from the UK to be on the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
by
far,
a long shot.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No, it was a pleasant surprise for sure.
Yeah.
We're branching out to the world. We got to get some more people that fucking like us besides like Iraq and shit.
Right.
Yeah, half of my actual audience is from like the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah, America's big, though. British people, they're also big on my channel. So
Yeah.
Huh.
you'll get British people watching your videos. They have a good sense of humor. They can take a joke. So
Good.
That's good. We need that.
yeah, they won't get offended by anything. That's
Shit. Yeah, no, seriously, Bert here can take a dick, but he can't take a joke. That's for certain.
Right. Yeah, that's what they say.
But that's what they say. Yeah, so how he lives his life. But anyways, again, man, it was an absolute pleasure to get you on the podcast. Do you want to go ahead and just shout out your shit, tell people where they can find you and everything?
TikTok, it's MarvelMoments17. YouTube, MarvelMoments17. All my social medias are MarvelMoments17. That's where you can find me and everything. But
Cool.
yeah, subscribe to Burtonberg as it's fucking mint. Honest to God, it's been a mint podcast.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Is there any significance behind the 17 part of it, or?
Oh, I made it when I was 17.
Oh, there you go.
I'm now 18, so
sure.
Dang.
I honestly thought he was like 37, so that kind of surprises me. But
Yeah.
yeah. Don't worry, it's a compliment. Bert sounds like he's 11. But
True.
anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Bert Burger Podcast. All of Marvel Moment 17 links will be in the description below. Check out our boy. Check him out on TikTok, especially if you like Marvel shit. He's got great content there, and a joy to have on. So, guys, remember, we are just trying to bring the family element to the podcast world. It's just comedy. Calm down. No big deal. Bert, one more time, where else can they find us? Don't fucking talk about our Twitter, Spotify, TikTok.
I know. I almost did that at the beginning. I'll jump right back in. Yeah, no. If you want to talk to us, check it out. Hang out. Check out the stream, Twitch. We're going to be playing games Saturday night in the EST. 7, 8, 9-ish, somewhere in there for a couple hours.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, somewhere.
You keep going until you stop me. Yeah, no, stop by. We've had quite a lot of fun the past couple of weeks, so check us out over there.
Yeah, great conversations. Come talk to us. Call Bert a bitch. Call me a bitch. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Whatever gets us more money. JK lol. But
What a turd.
We just want the audience. Come say hi, guys.
Yes.
It means a lot. Anyways, again, Richard, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast, man. Bert, you as well. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
Really yeah, fucking dumbass. And thank you guys for listening to this episode of the Bert and Burger Show. We will see you guys in next week episode where we talk about some weird clown shit and everything in between. So check it out, guys, and we will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody.
Peace.